Good morning and welcome back to Booster 2000. So yeah, we're doing some work on his E-Type today. So in the last video some people showed some interest in this and I explained to Matthew he's done many of these E-Types. This one's come in and it's having a full bare shell metal and full paint, sewn out all the dents etc and stuff. So you hear heater on in the background. It is absolutely freezing today in this winter's day. It's deep in South Wales. So we're going to do some skims on this. So first job is get this sheet off and pull the car out. So let's take a look around this and see where we are so far. Okay, so yeah, up until now, you can hear me over the compressor, always noise in the body shop. This has been done nicely, it's been flatted, it's all in guy coat and ready. Doors are done, the car's been bare metalled. The current owner of the vehicle, he's done all the body work and welding himself, and now it's coming in for finishing off. You see the nose cone has been painted on the car, and the bonnet already has been painted on the car, and the car was stripped to bare shell, so we've already painted inside the door shuts and the interior. So now it's into should I say, the exterior of the car. So I'm going to blow this off now, quickly with an airline, and the next thing then is to get some skims on here, in some filler, in readiness then, to get a top stop filler on it, a nice kind of like nice smooth filler, completely block and sand the car, get every panel smooth, every gap right on his car, because like we said, the guy's already set all his gaps up. So we need to do a bit of work around it now as well ourselves, get everything lined up. But yeah, this is where we are. We're going to blow this off now because it's full of dust. Okay, so now we're all blown off. My plan today is filler work as I described. So this section over here, which has been pulled out by the owner, we're not going to tackle anymore. This has got to be filled now. It's not far off, to be honest. It's difficult with the light and the video to show you correctly. I'm going to come around here, tape up all around here because this is ready to be blocked. Bit of work around here, and then to keep it going for you, this area here, this is where the bumper goes, and then down here, all the way down here into this area, and this edge here, again, by masking up the edge of this door and around here. Okay, so the first skim is on. I'm on the Casio, but as you can see there's welding on this ring doors. Let's focus out there. So that's the first skim. We sorted out on the door and stuff at the end of the body. We worked around here. I'm going to let this go off now and give her another skim. So the plan will be to get the other wing to look like this one, so we can completely fill it with filler. And the reason we do that is so then when we block it and sand it back down, we get a complete, proper, nice finish, okay? So don't forget now, this car, right, it's like a 1960s, 1970s Jaguar E-TYPE. It's full of little rubber dimples and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of that, I mean, it's had hammer and dawling over years, had metal filing over years. So we were keeping the original body parts, but we need to get them back looking pristine, okay? And to do so, we go back to bare metal and take all the bad paint off, all the celly over the years, all the like for two back, all the base and that kind of thing. Painted endlessly as how these cars are. Get everything off his car, bare metal, filler it, yeah, smooth it, and then we get this in the paint, okay? And it will look absolutely pristine. When this car's done, it'll be an £80,000, £120,000 car, which is madness to think, isn't it? Okay, so now we put down our initial skin filler, which I'll do a little lap around the car later. I'm now on to the front wings, okay? Well, yeah, the front wings around like the A-pillar kind of section. I'll show you now. So this section would have been like lead welded, I think that's what they call it. Yeah, that's right. And it's been smoothed out and ground out, but this is quite bumpy and lumpy, as well as down here this section. So both sides are going to need a skim, okay? And don't be put off by all this, okay? Because this is just the original, the initial prepping stage to get this flat, okay? So some nice filler on here, down here, nice big. Get all these kind of indents out where spot welds are. Do this on both sides, okay? Okay, so quickly just showing you the other side. I've shown you the other. And this is the section we're going to work on next, on both sides. Okay, so I flew through that. That skim is done. Let's show you. So if you remember, this section there is where it's brazed back together. Okay, and this is only the initial skim, okay? Let's run around the other side. And then we have this side, okay? So we're going to let all this harden off and we're going to buzz it off now. So look around the back of the car. So if you remember, I've done this section where it's had brazing here, it's had score marks all around this section, all the dings and dents are out. We can start working this now, this rear quarter over here, and then in readiness to have a top skim. And remember, the car will not look like this, and it will not be a car that's made out of filler. So if you're into restorations, you know about cars, you know this is a process. Don't be funny and say, oh, magnet test, oh, that car's all filler. Because by the time we've blocked and sanded it, it's not going to be any filler left on it. It's just going to be completely smooth, and any indent and I suppose any uneven surface will have that little micro, like 0.1 mil of filler, okay? That's how it works. There is physically no other way of doing it. Unless we batten it all day long with hammer and dollies and metal files. And look, yes, it is an old car. Yes, the metal is thicker, but do you know what I mean? It's just not happening anyhow. So, hope you're enjoying. I'll time-lapse some clips now. Also, this is what we use. We use Evercoat Easy Ultra Light, okay, for the base filler. Obviously supplied from IPS. And then this is the finishing body filler, okay? Fantastic expert range, again from IPS, and that is the softer, smooth stuff that you see here, which is easier to sand. What you got to make sure is that you don't have the two products together, because when you're sanding and you're blocking back and forth, this is finer than the other stuff, so as a result you get an uneven finish. Okay, so I'm going to add a picture right here. Go back and have a look at previous videos, okay, when we did the Escort Cosworth replica reproduction, when we did those back quarters of a block and a sanding. It's a very, very similar kind of process to what we're doing now. Take back and have a look at the series. It was really cool. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and that's what started the channel off more or less. But yeah, take a look. Well, just search my bio, you'll find the videos on there anyway, or type in Escort Cosworth replica or Boosted 2000 on YouTube. Pretty much of how we got here today.
12 seconds later.
The most important part of the day, it is freezing and I've got our kettle on, okay? Biscuits are already demolished, smashed, gone. Right, so what today looks like now, we are going to put the sheet back over the car, push it back, out of sight, out of mind. Give it a buzz off in a week when we fit it in, and then Matthew will give it that one good, nice, big, smooth skim of top stop, like the fantastic filler. Then obviously the process, buzz it off and start blocking it. A lot of work on the block, may I add. We'll get in high build primer, block all that off as well and buzz it. Get into paint, and then once it's been painted, we'll film all that for you as well. And then we'll show you the finished product in terms of the flatting and the polishing and getting it out in the light. And hopefully you'll see a completed car. If you do want to see it, let us know. If you're not interested, give us one of them. I'm sure you'll give us one of them, bro. But yeah, until next time, don't forget to hit like and subs, because it really does, well, it helps the channel. It helps the confidence and helps us do more content like this. Get engaged. We love a good old chat and stuff like that. And don't forget as well to follow me on Instagram on DefBoxDan, okay? But until next time, I'll see you then. Thanks.